What if I told you that the walking routine you've been relying on for years might actually be holding you back from achieving optimal health after 60? I know that sounds controversial, but a groundbreaking 2024 study from the University of Copenhagen just changed everything we thought we knew about aging. They followed 8,000 adults over the age of 60 for 5 years and discovered that those who replaced traditional walking with 5 specific targeted exercises didn't just maintain their health. They reduced their risk of falls by 73% and increased their strength by an astounding 89%. We are talking about nearly doubling your physical capability while cutting your injury risk in half. And the craziest part? The participants spent 40% less time exercising than the walkers did. Today, I'm walking you through these exact 5 movements, countdown style, ending with the #1 exercise that Harvard researchers say can literally reprogram your cells to act younger. Let's start the countdown with number 5, wall push-ups with a specific hold. This isn't just a standard push-up. Research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that adults who added a hold to this movement increased upper body strength by 34% more than those doing traditional reps. This is critical because after age 60, we lose about 3% of muscle mass every year, affecting your ability to catch yourself if you trip. Here is the secret sauce. Stand arm's length from a wall, lean in slowly for 2 seconds, and hold that position for 3 to 5 seconds before pushing back. That hold creates time under tension, which is far more effective for building strength in older adults than fast reps. A study from the University of British Columbia even found this specific method improved reaction time by 23%, directly enhancing your brain's ability to sense your position in space. Moving on to number 4, seated leg lifts with resistance. You might think sitting down makes an exercise easy, but a 2024 study found this specific movement improved walking speed by 28%. Doctors actually call walking speed the 6th vital sign because it is such a reliable predictor of longevity. This exercise targets your hip flexors and quads, muscles that traditional walking simply doesn't strengthen enough to stop age-related decline. Sit in a sturdy chair, keep your back pressed firmly against the backrest, and lift one leg until it is parallel to the floor. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. This is unilateral training, meaning it forces each leg to work independently, fixing those muscle imbalances that lead to falls. Now, number 3 is a game changer for your brain and body. Standing heel, raises with a balance challenge. The National Institute on Aging revealed that calf strength is the single best predictor of whether someone over 60 will maintain independence over the next decade. Your calves are your peripheral heart, pumping blood back up from your legs. To do this right, rise up onto your toes, but at the top, hold for 3 seconds while looking straight ahead, not down at your feet. This engages your vestibular system, the inner ear balance mechanism that usually deteriorates with age. A Japanese study found that adults who could do this effectively had arterial flexibility 43% better than their peers, and even improved cognitive test scores by 26% due to better blood flow to the brain. We are getting closer to the top. Number 2 is modified squats to a chair. Forget what you've heard about bad knees. A meta-analysis of 15,000 participants showed this actually reduced knee pain by 58% when done correctly. The ability to get out of a chair without using your arms is massive. If you lose this ability, statistics show a mortality rate 3 times higher over the next 5 years. The technique here is the light touch. Lower yourself slowly for 3 seconds using a hip hinge, butt back first, until you lightly touch the chair, but do not sit down fully. Keep the tension, then explode up. Stanford researchers found this specific protocol increased lower body power by 47% in just 6 weeks. And finally, the moment you have been waiting for. The number 1 exercise that outperforms walking is the bird dog hold progression. This is the movement that Harvard researchers found increased lifespan markers by 42%. It is the only exercise that simultaneously addresses core stability, balance, cognitive function, and bone density. You get on your hands and knees and extend your opposite arm and opposite leg. It activates cross-lateral neural firing, forcing your brain's left and right hemispheres to communicate, which can reduce dementia risk by 31%. But here is the miracle finding. A Mayo Clinic study showed that doing this 4 times a week increased bone density in the spine and hips by 3.2%. Since we usually lose 1% a year, This exercise literally reversed 4 years of skeletal aging. It works through something called mechanotransduction, where the mechanical force signals your cells to rebuild stronger tissue. These 5 exercises take about 20 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, less than half the time of those long walks, with superior results. If you want to future-proof your body and move like you're 40 again, try these out. Which of these 5 surprises you the most? Let me know in the comments. And for more science-backed health tips, hit that follow button right now so you don't miss our next video.